We start the process with zoning out our sections from the top of the fringe down to behind the ear. We now map out our money piece along the recession. We start by taking fine, clean slices along the hairline. I'm using my middle finger and the tension to hold my foil, now placing my hand under the foil and using it as a board, ensuring that I colour right up to the root. We continue to take fine, clean slices. The first stage, I'll be working back to back with 3 foils in a row. If you'd like more impact and more drama, then I'd recommend maybe 1 or 2 extra slices back to back. I like to double fold as it gives me a guide for when we do our tip outs once we complete our foils. I'm directing all of my foils forward in front of my client as it will help to accentuate the face frame and money piece. Now I start to weave my sections. I'm weaving because it will start to blend the colors together with the natural and the highlights working back up into the top zones. The hair that's left out will be included in our tip outs. So along the hairline, I take 3 back-to-back slices, leaving no hair out. And now I take an additional 3 sections, weaving and leaving the hair out. Ensuring I'm taking fine, clean sections and saturating all the hair that's in the foil. Now I'm working down behind the ear. I'm going to add the smallest amount of color so you can see it pop in the front from the front view. I'm back combing back behind the ear and gently coloring up higher behind the ear and then lower down to the back of the nape. If I was coloring a long layered haircut, I'd continue. I'm now tipping out by back combing and taking all the hair that's left out, coloring up to the back combing. This will create a really strong pop in our face frame and money piece. I'm now taking fine, clean sections, straight, horizontal, across the front hairline. I'll repeat the same process, working with slices and then eventually transitioning into weaves. Depending on your client's hairline, you may need to work with 2 foils or 1. It's vital to make sure you color all the way up to the root if you want a bright money piece. Some people want it back combed and to have dimension under their money piece. This is an amazing technique to combine with your half head foils, your blonde applications, your copper applications, your brunettes. You can be very bold with the tones you choose, or you can be very subtle with your toners and create such a beautiful highlight for your clients. This is very popular on the salon floor. If you'd like to learn how to cut this haircut shape, check out my previous tutorial on how to cut an inverted layered haircut using a feather razor. I'll link it in the card above and in the bio below. If you've learnt something new, smash the like and subscribe icons, and don't forget to hit the notification icon. We now complete our money piece with tipping out. I usually tip out depending on the density of the hair every second or third foil. If you didn't tip out, the face frame just won't have as much pop. So if you're thinking of having something more subtle, then don't tip out. We allow the colour to process for half an hour and then check our foils. The previous colour application, which is in the bio below, was a copper colour with a face frame. I'm going to be toning with a cool tone beige with a violet base because I want the contrast to really pop. I always start applying my toners in the back section so I can avoid any overtoning in the face or money piece zones. So I apply on both sides behind the ear, ensuring I paint onto the root area and then emulsifying through to the ends. Also using my Shearless Dots brush just to brush through and blend the colour. I repeat the same process in the money piece and face frame and allow the toner to process for 5 to 10 minutes, keeping an eye on it, making sure the toner doesn't overtone and turn violet. I'm starting the blow dry process with a classic flat wrap. I've applied moisture product and a little sea salt spray for texture. I'm directing the hair and the airflow from side to side, creating subtle movement and shape. I like to flat wrap before round brush blow drying as it helps to dry the hair from the roots to the ends much faster. I'm going to show you a fun technique that avoids body around in the lower section but creates body in the top section, zoning around the parietal ridge and directing all the hair in this zone forward towards the face will help to accentuate the money piece and the face frame, but it'll help to put beautiful shape through without creating massive body. I'm doing this so when I create body in the top zone, it falls over the side zones under the parietal ridge, a very modern blow dry shape. I'm taking large sections and doing a twisty blow dry on a medium sized brush. With a client with more hair, I may take 3 or 4 sections on each side, depending on the client's hair density. On the opposite side, I stand in front of my client to continue to direct the airflow in the same direction, twisting out, directing my brush forward. This will make the curl fall off of the face instead of towards the face. I now allow the bottom section to set, so I avoid brushing or combing out. In the top section, you'll notice I'm starting to direct straight up, increasing body in the top zone. I'm directing the crown zone back, doing a simple twisty blowout to create subtle dimension. I'm now directing all the future sections in the front zone forward. I do this first to stretch out the root and mid-length area, directing it towards the face. Instead of twisting out, I'm just going to curve back the ends. This will help to create a very cool, modern blow dry shape. I continue this process through the whole top section. I'm sure we all get clients that want to have bouncy hair, and sometimes they ask for no body. Well, this is the option you take. I now allow all of the hair to cool before brushing out. You can choose to use a big, thick brush, a wide tooth comb. I'm using my Sheila Stotts brush with my client's head elevated back. This is my Money Piece face frame highlight application with a classic low volume blow dry. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification icon to support my channel. I'm now using my GHD tongs to highlight the face frame and money piece. I take the face frame section, directing it forward. I place my tong underneath, flipping the hair back, directing the tong down towards the lip, and then winding back, using the eyebrow as my guide. Depending on the hair texture will determine how long I hold the hair in the tong. I'm now going to slide the tong out to have a loose wave. And now repeat the same process with the money piece. We repeat this on both sides. This is the before and this is the after. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned for my next tutorial, as you'll see this hair color and this mannequin's cut into an amazing bob haircut. You're not going to want to miss it. It's using a combination of scissor and razor. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you liked this tutorial and if you appreciated the how to style ending. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you next week.